And some time ago, even after they started moving away, you would always have a big Sunday dinner here at your house.
They used to come more often than they do now.
Oh, I thought they came every, oh well.
They come as often as they can. There's so many things they have to do. I mean, playing ball and or whatever.
And they've all got individual families that they have to
take care of.
Take care of.
All got another side of the family, you know, like.
But your door is always open on Sunday. And,
yeah, it's always open.
And you had several of their friends stop by here, and at one time, didn't the bus route come here and kids going to ball games?
Of an evening, why, Sue and Ann and Linda and Vicki and Jim would bring kids home with them, because to go to their ball games, they could catch the bus out here. So everybody come home with them so they could catch the bus out here. And of course now I know that you have to go to school to catch the bus to go. But that was really convenient, because James was working in town at Springfield Auto Works and I was milking cows, and it sure helped to pick them up here at the door and take them. And then when they come from their ball game, if they were going this way, you know, well, they could let them out here in front of the house. It worked.
You had a few kids spend the night here.
Oh yeah.
It's always been a house of love and lots of family. Even if they weren't blood kin, you had lots of family here.
Yeah, I did.
It's nice that they still come around and see Grandma.
They do. I'm glad that they would come and see me.
And there's probably some of them you said that you can't even remember their names.
I can't. Here not long ago, we saw somebody in a restaurant uptown, and she says, "Oh, I remember when I stayed all night with you." I don't remember when. I didn't tell her that.
No.
But, you know.
Well, tell us a little bit more about church now. I think you told me you're the oldest member who comes to church now.
Well, no, Ida Henderson's still older than me.
Okay.
Basically, I'm the oldest one. Jim Norris come all his life, but he's in a nursing home now. And then we've just lost several, so sometimes I'm just the oldest one there. But I'm just glad I can go.
Did you used to help in Bible school too?
I taught the little kids classes for I taught little kids classes probably for 20 years, and then I stayed in the nursery for about 20 or 25 years. And yes, I helped in Bible school. I either taught or took care of children.
Kids just naturally come to you? Have you met any of them that didn't like you?
Well,
they might pitch a fit, but
if they didn't like me, they didn't tell me. Usually, I get a hug and a kiss from all of them, so they must like me.
I know in our church, the Methodist Church over at Fairgrove, Zeta and Thelma, and there was just several nice ladies that would take over and take control of the little guys, and that just seemed to be their natural gift, to be able to communicate with the little ones.
Yeah. The little ones have to be taken care of.
Well, that's your gift, I guess.
I guess. I guess so.
Well, I don't know, is there anything that I've missed here that you'd like to talk about? Is there anything that you'd like to tell the future generations about?
Well, I just believe you get a pretty good education at Fairgrove High School, so I'm glad to see the school. And I love to come to the ball games and things. I don't get to all of them, but I do try to come part of the time. And so
you probably always have a kid or a grandkid playing, or have throughout the years.
Yeah.
So, you know, somebody.
I still enjoy coming to Fairgrove to see everything, see the kids.
And that's about the only place you still drive. You don't go to Springfield anymore.
Well, I drive up to Linden Fields, and then I need to go to a doctor or something, they take me. No, I don't drive in Springfield anymore, but I drive to Fairgrove. It works out real good. So.
What kind of after-school snacks did you always have for the kids when they come home from school?
Oh, sometimes you kind of fixed almost more than a snack. I'd have chili or soup or hamburgers or something ready for them.
Because they were going to have to go out to the barn and work. They needed a pretty hearty meal.
Yeah.
And then eat again when that was done, maybe.
Yeah. Anyway,
So did Linda and Ann milk cows?
Huh?
Did Linda and Ann
Oh
milk
yeah,
them?
they come to the barn with me. Everybody-
They're always so fixed up, I wouldn't have guessed that they milk
Oh yeah.
cows.
Well,
Everybody.
she doesn't look like she's
Well,
ever
I
been in a
know,
barn.
but yeah.
I lived in a barn, I think. No, they all helped, all of them. And they always thought Vicki was kind of spoiled, but when they all left home, Vicki was the only one that was to help me. So she helped too. They all helped.
Do you remember when you got electricity out here?
Oh yeah. I believe it was about 43, I believe. My dad was so excited. It's before he died.
Uh-huh.
And he was just so excited to get electricity.
Now we're
Well,
modern.
we were too.
Well, your mom probably enjoyed the indoor toilet whenever she got that.
Well, we had the little place built for the indoor toilet, but I don't think we got it put in before maybe 46 before it got the stool and never put it in. But
That's a big convenience.
yeah, oh, well, water in the house.
You had a well out here before you got water in the house?
Oh yeah, oh yes, a long time. Yeah, you just done what you had to. We didn't know that everybody else did too, so we
Well,
just-
yeah. Well, yeah.
that was the
Did
way
you
you
do
did it.
gardening and canning
yeah.
too on top of the milking?
Oh yeah, and done all my sewing too.
Those busy days.
Yeah.
And you went on a big long vacation every summer.
We didn't know what a vacation was. When you milk cows, it's hard to get away.
How did you celebrate Christmas? Did they?
Oh, we always had Christmas. I mean, we always had a Christmas tree. When my sister was home, my oldest sister, we'd go to the woods and get a Christmas tree, and it would be taller than the ceiling every time.
They-
we drove it back.
They look small out in the country, don't they?
And so we had a wonderful time.
And there were plenty of gifts. Everybody had lots of toys
Well,
and
no, I'm
presents.
not sure that we all had plenty of gifts, but we at least had
Had a stocking with
But
something
then
in it.
everybody else was the same way, so you know that it doesn't bother you. No, we had a good time. We had Christmas, and we had Thanksgiving. Seemed like always Thanksgiving. All of Daddy's sisters
Oh.
and brothers, the whole bunch had come. You know, so.
When you sewed for your kids, was there like certain occasions that you made them all something new for?
Yeah, whatever. you,
School clothes to proms.
you can look in the hallway and see their little dresses that I made them. I said, you know, I had to have ruffles on everything. Well, back then it was the cotton material. I had to iron all that ruffles. And, but that was fine. They had to have ruffles.
And you fixed their hair.
Oh yes, I fixed their hair. They had to have curls. It just really kind of gets me that now that you can all wear it straight. And all four of those girls, I think it's beautiful. I wish, anyway.
It's easier, isn't it?
Yeah, all four of those girls had to have curls back then.
Was their hair naturally curly, or did you have to get those curls in there every time?
There was one of them that her hair was not natural curly, so I give her a permanent. But the rest of them was all pretty easy to fix. So. Anyway, but they still just had to have curls because that was the time they were. We had a good time. Yeah.
Whenever you did the canning and the gardening, did you have to put up so much every year? Did you know how much you were going to have to?
I thought if I didn't can something every day, it wasn't good. But,
You took
know,
advantage of all the time you
everything
had.
we had, and I picked blackberries, and back then I didn't have a freezer, so I had to can them, you know, when I brought them in.